Jacob, you've got to be realistic here. 2 major losses for the last 2 games, including this one. Looks like we're going to go on. It looks like we're going to go the long way to get to the top 6. Now we've lost 2 major games. What's wrong with you? What's happening?
Yeah, we have lost 2 major games, but unfortunately today I thought the Crusaders played well. They knew how to slow the game down. I thought they managed the game very well, hence why they got a lot of All Blacks in the game. Our boys tried really hard. We probably didn't hang on to the ball like we wanted to. Second half, I thought we came out and showed what we're about for parts of it, and just couldn't do it for 80 minutes. So yeah, it's unfortunate that that was the case for today's game.
Sudden change of Frank during the halfway through the first half. Was there a call from you, or was there an injury?
Nah, injury. Yeah. No, we wanted obviously Frank and Tex, both good leaders on the field. It was something that we really wanted Frank to make sure he got through, and unfortunately he hurt his shoulder, so he couldn't carry on playing. Which was
working on the bye week, which is the game last week. Just the analysis on
well, we just didn't get the victory, so that's the analysis of it. Look, I thought we prepared well. It's always hard to come off a loss like we did in Perth. We certainly tried to put into place what we wanted to do today in the game, and unfortunately we just didn't get quite the stuff that we wanted to do. Thought they kicked really well, and probably at times, especially with the wind behind their back, we probably didn't quite look after the kicks as well as we'd want to. Again, some pretty classy athletes there that understood. I think you realise how much it meant to the Crusaders. They put a lot of time and effort into this. I think even the reports around the jersey they wore and what they meant coming to Fiji, they knew that this was a massive game for them. You could even see afterwards how much it meant to them to win this game.
As you mentioned, some of the boys was a tough loss, it was hard to get over, so the boys mentally prepared for this game? After the game?
We were mentally prepared for this game. We trained hard. Came on Saturday, bashed each other Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. We were alright there, we just didn't keep the ball as much as we wanted to. We just dropped too many balls. And quality team like Crusaders, they just capitalized on it. But we were out there, we were there, we were mentally there, we wanted to win. The efforts were there, we just, as the coach said, we just didn't keep the ball.
Highland is next. What are you expecting?
Good game of rugby. That's what we're hoping. Look, yeah, I've said it many times. It's been a 3-year progression for this young men in this team. The pressure they're on sometimes means that we're trying to force a few things that we just don't get into our rhythm of how we want to play. I think previously it hasn't been as much pressure as there is on them now. Our job as coaching team is to make sure that they don't feel the pressure and they can actually play with the freedom that they want to. Maybe at times we put too much on them, but I think the Highlanders are looking forward to a game down there in Dunedin under the roof.
You guys lost the ball a few times to the Crusaders to the breakout. Do you still think that this is an area you guys need to work on?
Yeah, breakdowns, major area today. We dropped, as you said, we dropped too many. We dropped too many balls. They were niggly in the racks too, both sides of the ball. So we just need to be better and just keep the ball and get the game flowing. We wanted to keep the ball, but they did a good job at the breakdown. We'll go back and get better. Come back next week.
You guys came stronger in the second half. Do you think you guys didn't start early?
Just moments in the game. They won moments in the game, like I think 32 they got. But we were there, we just didn't chase hard enough. I think it just came down to the little moments and them capitalizing on their moments. And we didn't. They kept the ball and we didn't, so it just comes down to the little things.
Coach, you spoke about pressure. Do you think there's more pressure now that you dropped all the way to the bottom of the standings?
No, it's my job as a head coach of a proud nation and a team that's the same pressure. So it's obviously, like I said, I don't want to put the pressure on the players. It's an understanding of where we're trying to get to as a club is obviously making the top six. Rightly so, said that you know we're in a bit of a position now. We've got to fight very hard for it, but the last thing we want to do is drop the bundle on this and make sure that our boys are positive around what they do. I know there's always pressure on them, as we all know. This country's rugby fanatic, and it's my role to take most of the pressure off them, and hopefully they can relieve it on the field.
Another way to keep preparation is around the
Yep, can't. We're talking about this game, so we'll talk about that on Tuesday if you want to come to that one.
Just an injury update on maybe some of the players, including Frank.
Sorry, I haven't even talked to our physios. So obviously Frank, I think his shoulder popped out. Frank's tough. He wanted to carry on, but he couldn't. I think the rest of the boys are pretty good, but I wouldn't know the full extent right now.
Coach Brock, an update on Messi on Hopper?
Yeah. What's up there?
An update on him on his
Mesu Dolokota. He didn't play, but
yeah. Is he injured?
no. I think. Sorry. Yeah. No, he's not injured. Sorry. I thought that's what you said. Sorry, I just didn't understand if you did you see him get an injury in the warm up? I just didn't know. Sorry.
Tex, we lost a lot of lineups from the top of the blue line period. We want to work on it for the next.
Yeah, we worked on our systems. I think the Crusaders defended it very well, closing the line. Dutch judge never gave us anything, never opened the gap for us, but we just need to work on that. Everything comes down to the small battles, and we just need to be better, both my throwing and the jumpers, and everything about lineup. We just need to get our system right and move on from this.
Is there anything you'd like to say to all the fans again?
2 tough losses, as you said, and to see the stadium full, it's always a big pleasure, and now I'm playing in front of you all. Thank you for all the support, for families, friends, and all our fans. I know that we don't take it for granted, and hope to see you all in Woodstock in the next game.
It's the women's team of Billboard. Same message to
To the ladies tomorrow, all the best. I hope you win and get to the final and get that cup back to England.
Thank you.